live Creekside from Colorado. What's up, everyone? I am the High Priestess Phoenix, spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, light worker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, witch, and psychic messenger of God. How you doing? Hey, how are ya? Hey, you like the view? Maybe? I don't know. I can't really see it. Oh yeah, you can see some shit. That's cool. That's way cool. It's better than these tarot readers and their green screen. What's up, everyone? Hey, I think it's time we do some reading. Yeah? Let's see what's behind door number 1, shall we? How are you guys doing? You doing good? Okay, so I pulled 2 oracles, and then I got my tarot and my shadow work. It's Wednesday, so by definition, we got some kind of shadow work we should be looking at. Yeah? And then, I guess we're gonna just, I'm more like, what's the spiritual growth at hand? Give me a second here. I get to smoke and do whatever I want. Dude, I could, like, literally be over here, like, naked, and you wouldn't know. Do whatever I want up here. Alright, let's go. I grabbed the tarot first, so. Let's see what the tarot has to say. How you guys doing? Are you living your lives nice and boring like? Oh, I saw my twin flame this morning. I was like, you're so karmic. That's all I had to say to him. I was like, dude, that's so karmic. You're out spending money to fulfill the fucking lyrics in your song. Lame-o. It's lame-o. Hey, the more you do this, the more I wonder, like, what are you going to do if this doesn't work out? There's going to be a lot of history of you guys. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck. I'll go with that. I like it. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Boop, 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 boop. I didn't bring out my big book. I'm not bringing out the big guns. Let's just read it as it is. What does that mean? Fate is upon us. You are fated. It's fate. What is happening right now? I know, right? Like, I mean, I spoke this shit into existence. You make me want to run away to the woods. I mean, I did. This was totally fated to be. I said I was going to be living off the lands and fucking doing all this shit. I just really thought God was going to come through with with my chariot. I can do it. You can do it. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. Cycles. Change. Good luck and fortune are coming your way. Possibly after a challenge or hardship. For sure. I talked to one lady, and she was like, we are so hiring. We lost like 4 people last week. I was like, that's pretty cool. But it's a little far. Honestly, for me to get into town, it's like, honestly, it's like fucking 35, 45 minutes. So I'm like, I don't want to do that all the time. So there was that. And then, I don't know. I got to get a job. Money will be an issue after a while. Got to do something about that shit. But anyways, I reached out. That's what they said too. I applied for there's a market not far from me, right? And I went and stopped by, and they're like, we are totally hiring. I was like, that'd be perfect, but they didn't have applications. They were all sending an email. So I did that today. I reached out to a couple of people, so hopefully by tomorrow we'll hear something good under Jupiter. Continue to seed positive words, actions, and emotions into the wheel of karma. And that's it. I want to find something up here. I don't want to go into town. I really don't. I mean, I will. I do. I go every day, but I don't really want to. I don't really. That you reap wonderful experiences. Remember that the least fluctuation occurs at the center of the wheel. Find your center in the midst of change. This is the Aztec calendar, which is used to track the turn of the seasons. Yeah, do you feel it? It's a beautiful change of the season. Yes, it is. Alright, reverse possibility is you've had some hard luck, a situation needs your attention, and a resistance to change. Well, shit. Give in. Just give in to change. That's all I can say is, change, and change again, and change, and change, and change. Keep changing until you find out what fits. Don't just try to fucking make yourself fit. Hey, what's the spiritual growth at hand? Ew, the 7 of Swords. Somebody's been sneaky. The sneaky motherfuckers. I'm being sneaky, I suppose. You don't know where I am. I'm all hidden in the mountains and shit, sneaking on you, creeping through the town. I guess. Oh. Deception, gossip, theft. Is someone being sneaky and dishonest about something? Is it you? I don't know what you guys are being sneaky about. That's what the cards say. I heard Frankie a little, just a little. I really don't care to listen to tarot. I just don't. I'm just not into any of it. But she was like, you know, you got all these exes and stuff, all these past lovers trying to come back and blah, 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 blah. You know, your lifestyle says everything I need to know about why I don't need to be part of your life. Again, if I don't even want to be in the city, the fuck makes you think I want to be in the spotlight with you? Hello? You're going to have to rise to my occasion. This is how this works. You don't understand, twin flames. You don't understand. You had me when you had me. When I was chasing you, you had me, but you wanted to continue the game. You lost the game. Boop, 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 boop. You do not collect $200, a wife, kids, and a legacy anymore. In the sense of, no, you must come to my level. You must be like me. Get like me, or whatever, or get on with yourself. I don't want to. Every person in the world wishes they could do what I do. That they could just run away and fucking be mystical and manifest money and happiness and everything else. I don't fucking need you and your fucking drama and problems, bro. I got God. It would be nice if you were part of this kind of lifestyle where you don't mind, you know what I mean, showering naked in the woods like me and thinking it's sexy in the middle of the day, or not. You're more into probably, you know, fame and fortune. Okay, here's your card. I don't know what to tell you. That's just not the way it is, bro. I mean, it's the life that you went after. It wasn't the life. I surrendered that life with my music, bro. I surrendered that life with my music. I'm not going to go into it with your life and your music. In the essence, can you do an online performance from here? For sure. I bet it'd be more authentic. I don't know. Whatever. Sneaky asses. What's the environment? See, there's me getting ready to take my clothes off out in the dark. I'll be running around here like there ain't nobody watching. You know why? Because nobody is. Because I had the strength to do such crazy shit. I swear. Well, actually, let me be honest. As I'm looking over at it, there's a big cabin house on the top of that mountain. And if they can see me, they're seeing the best views, dude. Oh, shit. Anyways, hermit. All the way, dude. That's where I'm at. I'm in hermit mode, dude. I'm just sitting here. Just sitting here loving life, dude. I went from the cruel world to a whole new world. Where am I? I'm fucking in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude. I'm right where I want to be. It's just where I want to be. Right here with my loved ones, smoking on my weed. Where's the hermit, damn it? Drop the beat. Yeah, really, I don't know what to tell you. I'm literally just enjoying life out here. I know I have to get up and do something. I've only been here 3 days. Give me some space. Alright, let's talk about my strength. Leader, courage, power. The strength card assures you that you've got what it takes to overcome any challenge or test. You know, guys, at this point, I swear I'll be one of those lame-ass bitches that holds a sign. I don't give a shit. I wonder how much they make in a day, dude. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I mean, seriously, I won't. But at the same time, that's what God showed me. You know, you're sitting on top of my riches. I was going to open up and do card readings and all that stuff. So he told me not here, not now. But now I'm back in Colorado, where I can do some shit. So probably going to do that too. Anyways, there will be a positive outcome to your problem. You have access to inner strength. Is that another spider? Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest thing that's out here, spiders. I've seen more spiders than anything that we had to kill one. One was too big, dude. We couldn't go to sleep with that thing in the tent with us. I had to kill one. The rest of them, we're just watching. Yeah, no fucking crazy fucking mosquito shit. But the flies bite. I have some oil for that. Anyways, sorry, going on. What did I say? You have the access to the inner reserves and power needed to succeed on your path. There's a grace in wielding this power quietly and confidently. People will look to you with respect. What's up there? Okay. When you come to use your strength wisely, consider offering forgiveness to self and others. Hey, I forgive you, bro. I don't even know. But you can't play no more games. No more games. No more. No more. I forgive you, but you're not going to do that again. Reverse possibility, you have self-doubt or fear. Fear-based. Kindness is needed. Vanity or egotism. That's all I said to him. He posted this little thing about him, you know, buying his girl shit. Did I not tell you that's all you're gonna do when you get out there is spend a bunch of money on that bitch and eat expensive food and stay at nice hotels? Blow a load on that one. You're where everybody else has been before, bro. I don't care. You're there with your Insta hoe that keeps losing weekly. Weekly bullshit. Anyways, hey, Allie, where you at? Talking about somebody. Hey, did you notice that these two are together? Hey, let's put you on the red side. First comes the strength, then comes the hermit. See? We were right. Anyways, vanity, egotism, whatever. The hermit, solitude, independence, meditate. It's important to take time and space for self-reflection, healing, and spiritual growth. This card is urging you to carve out some extended time for yourself. This can look like time for a book, going on a hike, or attending a spiritual retreat. That's what we're doing. We're reading books. This is a spiritual retreat, and the kids keep hiking all over this fucker. I'm just scared. I keep telling them not to get hurt. That's the last thing I need, is them to get hurt. They're real ridges, dude. This is the real shit. Okay, this can look like, commune with the earth, moon, and stars. That's all I'm doing. I'm sitting in the earth looking. There hasn't been a moon. I haven't seen the moon yet because it's a new moon, but the stars are great. Meditation can enhance your life in multitude of ways. It is time to explore your vast inner being. And that's all God keeps saying. I want to get up and do some shit, but God's like, no, I need you to just enjoy the place that I've made for you. Which, it's great, but I'm really busy here. Oh my God, I'm going to have ass of steel, dude. There's so much squatting going on. So much squatting. Because I got to bend down to the fire. Then I got to bend down over there to get water. There's a lot of bending, a lot of squatting, dude. I'm like a super squatter, dude. I could ride that pony. I guess we're breaking in the muscles. Anyways, what was he talking about? In your inner being. That's what God said. He told me to take the whole week and not do shit. He said, don't go do shit. Don't do shit. So I kind of been listening, but I kind of haven't. I mean, naturally, I've been picking my head up and looking for opportunities, but mostly, no, I'm not doing shit. I'm not. Everything around here takes forever to do. I heat up one pot of water at a time. So that takes forever. Everything just takes forever to do. So I'm really not. It takes an hour to go to town and whatever. It seems like we take 2 hours just going into town. I'm like, oh, this is a long time. So, yeah. And then the sun goes down and it's already dark. It's well, how much darkness are you going to sit in? I was cool until something started making noise in the grass, and then the dog started barking, and then the kids started acting up. So then they made it seem scary. I wasn't scared. I heard it, but everybody else heard it and got scared. So then it kind of closed some stuff off. Anyways, I'm supposed to be just enjoying. Reverse possibility, loneliness, time to return from solitude, withdrawal. Well, hell, I'm not lonely. I'm returning little by little. I'm going out there. Withdrawal, I don't know. I guess you just kind of dance around that card, right? Next two cards indicate the progress. New. Nine of Swords. And the Messenger of Cups. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's see. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. There we go. The Page of Cups. Intuition, dream, sensitive. Messages from the water element. That's your feelings, the subconscious and the unconscious. Notice your dreams and follow intuition. Third eye is opening. A deeply emotional person. Yeah, something's happening in my dreams, but there's just a lot going on. I'm literally sleeping outside. I'm completely tapped into the ground. It's I don't know what kind of energy's flowing through my body when I'm traveling. I mean, I can see stuff. And so I was I think I had a conversation with Russ last night. Was it online? No, not at all. Not at all. And he wakes up and throws his girlfriend at me again. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm pretty sure I did have a conversation, if that's how you acted the next day. He's so mad. He's that guy in the... Dude, if there's any of my twin flames that are the scorned lover, it's him. I didn't even do nothing to him. He's so scorned. Ugh, he's a fucking scab. Fucking hemorrhoid. Anyways... Reverse possibility, drama, feeling vulnerable, creative blocks. I have none of that. No, and no. Okay, maybe that's you. Do you got drama? Are you feeling vulnerable? Do you have creative blocks? You need to break free from the matrix. That's all I can say about that. I mean, I get tired of saying the same old shit. Again, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you to leave that. That's no longer serving you. Why? Because this card right here tells you you have anxiety, fears, and nightmares. A stressful situation may be keeping you from sleeping. Mind is in overdrive. That's me. Kinda. It wants to turn on. It keeps wanting to. It's like somebody keeps turning the switch. You know how you turn on your car and it's all... I'm like, no! Turn it off. It tries to, especially like at night, yeah. I started freaking out for a minute. What about my car? What if somebody pulls up next to my car? What if they come down from my car? What if they come and try to murder us? You know what I mean? Like weird shit. Like weird shit, dude. Like, I'm like, stop thinking. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. That's so stupid. Nobody's coming down here. Stop thinking. Sometimes you just gotta... So then what do I gotta do? I gotta tell myself, what are you thinking? You're not just some girl in the woods. You're Lilith. You're God's starseed, dude. You're his earth angel. You are reincarnated here. He put you here on this sacred space to be protected and loved and provided for. He brought you out of hell right here. You are so safe. Stop being a freak. Burn a candle. Seriously, what am I gonna do? I gotta be my own strength out here. I gotta tell myself and my kids that we're okay. I got a screwdriver next to my bed that, you know, I don't want to have to. And that's why I was like, if I hold this, then I'm manifesting something. I'm not manifesting nothing. I'm going to put together some furniture. That's what I meant. You've got to control your thoughts, you guys. You've got to control them. Meaning, just don't let it. I mean, you catch it, okay. And then once you feel it, you're like, no, I don't want to feel scared. No, I don't want to feel those kind of ways. I just wanted to point that out. Okay. So, Nine of Swords is, what? A stressful situation, mind over matter. Consider asking for help or starting a meditation or other practice to shift your energy. The reverse possibility is me. Healing trauma and coping. I mean, I don't know where, okay, hold on. I guess because I am, yeah, I took what I had out of that. I don't want no healing trauma or coping. I'm fine. Seriously. Bless you. Alright, so, and then the outcome, please. Chickadee check. Oh, yourself. The sun will come out tomorrow. It's out, dude. Comes out every day. It's all eyes, dude, the sun. Everybody's probably pulling the sun card. Why? Because it's all about the light. If I can find the card, hold on. Death, devil, star, sun. Joy, alignment, vitality. The sun card is always a beautiful omen and represents success and abundance. Difficult times are behind you, or soon will be. It can also refer to your personality and that people are drawn to your light. You know, Mr. Plum said something about that. You know, we had one more talk before I left, and I was like, something. He's like, no, you'll get the hang of it. It'll be just the same. You'll get used to it as soon as you get back. Because I made this funny comment. I move so slow. You know, in the South, everything's just slow. Nobody moves, so you just don't move. And so I was walking real slow through Walmart. I was like, I'm going to have to teach myself to walk faster again. And he loved that comment. So anyways, he's like, when you get back, it'll just be like training wheels. I said, no, it won't. I said, it doesn't matter how much Denver's changed. He said, I'm different. It doesn't matter. I said, I'm not the same person. I'm different. And that's what it is like nothing that, you know, I am different. It's not a phase, it's a whole different consciousness of I feel different. And then coming back, it is a lot of reminders of how I felt before I left, you know, going through those levels to get where I am. It's going to be great to sit and watch this story. You know what I mean? It's not one story to be told. It's going to be an amazing thing. But just to come back, that's what I told him. It's like, I don't have those same, you know, I don't have that mentality, that consciousness. I'm completely grounded and stable and, you know what I mean, fulfilled. So it's not the same. I don't come in here the same. Anyways, let's see. This is a time to set forth with confident expectations that all is in alignment and conspiring for your highest good. This is a sign to move forward on a project or plan. Take a moment to bask in this glorious moment that is your life. And that's what he wants me to do. What's the plan? Honestly, I'm not quite sure. I need to, you know, I'm being pulled in two different directions because ultimately I wanted to do card readings and I wanted to do healing. Before I left here, I started to tippy-toe around doing it, and in different locations, different spiritual locations. But to be honest, I wasn't nearly, that's the difference. I wasn't confident. I didn't have half the confidence that you know what I mean? I was confident, but I didn't know who I was and what I was, you know what I mean? I knew I could read the cards and I could do them, but I didn't fully understand the full, I wasn't fully me to walk in there and be like, you know, let me help everyone in this fucking room. You know what I mean? That type of shit. I didn't, you know, I waited to approach people, and I was very timid about who I was and what I was doing. And that's what I went there for, is God taught me how to know who I was. If I can do it in the Bible Belt, I can do it anywhere. If I can stand up and tell them that I'm a witch doctor there, I can do it anywhere. And that's really what it is, you know, ultimately I wanted to do that. I wanted to teach people spirituality. So I'm really being driven to go more into that, find other avenues, revenues. I don't want to go into tarot, but maybe some, you know, something in that field, some kind of events in that. But also, you know, just a quick paying job too. Honest day's work with an honest day's pay is good enough for me. Anything over $15.50 is better than what I got down there, so I should be grateful, and you know what I mean? All joy to God. And that was the best paying job that you could find down there. So, hey, if you didn't work at the casinos, and again, you know, driving way up the mountain to the casinos is always an option, but not really. I don't, you know, I didn't do it there. I'm not going to do it here. Reverse possibility. Feeling clouded or unsure. Play with your inner child. Overconfident. Well, I don't know who you are and what you're doing. But ultimately, you just need to take time to you. That's what these cards really say. It's going all the way back through them. This is all about time for you. It didn't say shit about your job. It didn't say shit about shit. It said that what's going on right now is fate. Right? It says that what's upon us is fate. And that's ultimately what it is. You're where you're supposed to be. What's happening is supposed to happen. If you're not liking what's happening, then ask some questions. Not from outside, but inside. And take time, again, as these cards said, to meditate. And find out who's being sneaky and dishonest. I gotta be honest, I had multiple times to do that today. Not today, I mean since I've been here. You know what I mean? Where I could have, like, been dishonest. But no. Like, I'm honest, you know what I mean? I don't need the bad karma. I don't need the bad karma. And so, that might be you too. And going into it, you know what I mean? As far as that, you need to go inside and take some time out, you know what I mean, to see how you feel. Because that's all that matters. Your thoughts, they're not really useful. They can be with, you know what I mean, if they're directed with your heart telling you to pull the right shit. But you're going to need to be strong about whatever you're going through, whether you're on the good side or bad side. Because if you're up, that just means you got to work twice as hard. You know what I mean? Where I am, I got to work twice as hard. We both do. It's a change of a season. We all got to work. Do you know what I mean? And we got to face all of this, you know what I mean? All the crashing down, all of it just to get through the sun. It's not a terrible set. It just means that, you know, it's life. Life is lifing, is what I heard. Alright, let's go in here. I don't really want to go into your shadows too much. I mean, whatever. I'm all whatever. Whatever's clever. I'd rather just, you know, keep it in the light. In the light. Stay in the light, Caroline. So let's check our Liliths. Yes, just. I'm gonna do a 3 card instead of all those extras. Well, that one almost wanted to jump out. The sun is coming out, but it's gonna die. All right, something fell. What do we got? Gemini. Liberate your truth. All right, so that's where we're at. Our 3 card spread would be what your soul needs. So the 3 card. No, that's not it. That's 4. Okay, your cosmic shadow astrological spread. Mars, what drives you? Liberating your truth. This is a different one. We're going to try something different here. Gemini, number 3. Of course, it's number 3. Dun, 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 dun. Verbal conflict may be on its way, or this oracle card, and this oracle card wants you to speak your truth. When Black Moon Lilith and Gemini shows up, it's time for you to alchemize the shadow of limiting your voice. Release attachments around what others say about you. Dude, I could give a fuck less. I mean, seriously? Seriously? Your life has... Let me just be nice. Royce shared in his story a very helpful tool right now to sharpen your intellect at this moment. It was Jim Carrey accepting his award for his 2-time Golden Globe Award. And he said it best. You can, go after your third, go after your fourth, go after all of that you think is going to make you happy and more important and powerful. Just know it doesn't. So all of that you have, that I do not, makes you no more powerful than me. Thinking that I'm in a bad position and you're in a better position makes you weaker, because you have to find some way to put yourself above me. There's no reason to do such things. I don't believe that you're above me nor below me. I think we are exactly where God wants us to be. You may not understand my decisions, but I have spoke of this for over a decade. This is nothing new. I have always said that it was my dream. I felt that it was going to be perfect to take my music, that it would be perfect because I wanted to be, I wanted to be a traveling, performer. The performance changed, but I'm still going to be a traveling performer. I'm performing on God's stage. And ultimately, it was always that. I'm going to get me an RV. I'm going to go and live in the lands. We're going to set up fires. We're going to make songs. We're going to do all these things. I'm living the dream. You're living whatever life you want to live. But you have no right to judge me, and I don't, if that was your life and that's your dream, then go on about it. Okay? Okay. Gemini rules over the voice and communication. You also, and of course, it's Mercury, which is Gemini. Gemini rules over the voice and communication, which also has the power. You could have had power struggles in your life surrounding how you communicate. This trauma response can come from being silenced as a child. Your voice is your superpower, and understanding this will help you activate it like Aretha Franklin. Okay? You may channel your creativity in moodier forms of writing or expression. The meaning of the word abracadabra is Hebrew for I will create. Mercury, which is today, Gemini's planetary ruler, is associated with Hermes, the god of knowledge who created alchemy. Your voice is the magic wand you use to create your reality. You can alchemize the shadow into the light by speaking your truth. And that's all I've ever said. I used to push people and scream at people. Just speak your truth. Just speak your truth. Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. They can't. They'd rather say nothing than the truth. They'd rather say nothing than the truth. Whatever. Feminine shadow work. Your words can be polarizing, but that's your path in this lifetime. Don't allow others people. Why can't I speak? My words are coming out faster than my lips. Don't allow other people's reactions to dim your light. Start to practice each day to set boundaries. Speak your truth and say no when you need to. Masculine shadow work. You love outspoken people, but they can also trigger you. Understanding how to balance communication in relationships with others is an important lesson. Conflict and arguments may come your way. Don't allow others to suppress your voice. I don't see how anybody's going to argue with me. How you're going to. There's no argument to be had. You win. Whatever you say, whatever you like, whatever makes you feel good at night. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, whatever. What's the next one? Let's see another one of these spready spreads. Spread them. What does it say? Your challenges and limitations. Interesting. Oh. Mary Magdalene. How lovely. 19. I'm seeing all kinds of stuff. I was almost guided to Mother Cabrini's shrine. I thought I was going, but I didn't today. I haven't been yet. I've been to the spiritual store. I've been to all kinds of places, but I haven't seen her yet. Not yet. Alright, Mary Magdalene is venerated in modern days as biblical deity for her loyalty to Jesus and her deep spiritual understanding she had of his teachings, as do I. When this oracle card appears, loyalty and understanding from others is coming into your life. Oh, you finally get it? You finally get that I'm not just some regular girl? You understand that I'm a priestess? That I'm actually out here with a real mission? Relationships are a delicate art of balance, respect, and honesty. Hey, I'm not washing your clothes out in the fucking stream. And you are now realizing the importance. Like, if you're coming through, bro, don't overdo it, because I'm not doing all that. I got enough going. Sorry. I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm about to wash all your clothes, too. You hear me? I'm still talking shit about washing laundry. It don't matter where I go. I'm like, why? Always have to do this. How am I doing it? Every day. I do it first thing in the morning and let it hang all day. And then I gotta do it again in the next morning. That's why I'm like, don't bring your clothes too. Okay, anyways, sorry. Relationships are a delicate art of balance, respect, and honesty. And you are now realizing the importance of choosing the right people in your life. I know you guys are there's nothing wrong with you. I love you, all of you, so much. You were exactly right for me when I was right for you, when I was right there with you. I'm just not right there no more. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate, you know what I mean, those of you that, you know, the chain of command, I should say, is what I'm seeing. There's nothing wrong with you. It's not you, it's me. I just outgrew you. That's all I can say. Marshall, that's right. Marshall came up. Where did you come up? I mean, you came on the radio a couple of times, but there was something. Okay, here it was some kind of dream state. It was something to the effect. I went ice cold silent on him. Stone cold Steve Austin on his ass. You gotta understand, that was hard. You think you guys had it hard. This is somebody that I've been talking to about everything for well, I guess all of you went through that. But he went through it a lot longer, dude, and it wasn't even me or him or no one. It was God. Just straight came in and cut us off completely, and it was like, and then we seen why, like God always does, is, oh, no, he's up to no good. You can't be fucking with him. He's gonna fuck up your image. That's the truth. You know, I gotta tell you, in the beginning, I had conversations with him about it. Like, I hope you're not judging me because that I take mushrooms for my mental illness and you're a recovering drug addict. I hope you're not judging me because I drink. You know what I mean? I hope you see that this is all guided and I'm not just out here a drunk and drug addict. You know, and I said all of that, and it was a thing, it was a shadow that I realized because in my eyes, he stood as this statue of sobriety, you know, almost straight edge, if you would. I gave him this straight edge kind of, you know, cap and gown. And he did it himself with his little fucking flipping the coin all the fucking time, right? So then I had insecurities about that. That was my only insecurity. I didn't give a shit about smoking cigarettes. I knew his girl did. I didn't give about shit. My body insecurities? No, that was it. He was the one I sent the pictures to. Look, that's what I look like. Like it or love it. It's it. So we were like talking all the time, but then we just didn't. That was it. And then before you knew it, I was just blowing up on him on the sidelines. Like, somebody liked the comment today. I had said on his, you know, on his last post, I was like, wonder why we call you. Like, what the fuck was you doing? And then I had to tell Royce, like, what's wrong with him? Am I wrong? I mean, God did this. God pulled me away from him because obviously he knew he was doing this type of shit. I can't have this type of shit when I'm trying to save people from alcohol and drugs. It's just not the moves to be made. I'm not against rap. That's not what I was going to say. I'm not against rap. I'm not against rappers. But I am against those thugs. In the sense of, I'm not against alcohol, and I'm not against drugs. I'm against what it does, what people are doing it for. There's a whole place called Amsterdam where you could dose up as much as, you know, have fun. People go and have fun. They don't go and, you know what I mean, overdose and come back as, you know what I mean, fucking pill poppers and shit. You know, there's a time and place to have fun. You know, let's pop some acid, I guess, whatever. I'm not saying that, but the truth is what you're trying to do is you're trying to market madness and, you know, liquid death. What the fuck, Chuck? Fuck. And then Lewis came today with his cups up with his non-alcoholic tequila. I was like, come on, Lewis, let's have a drink and celebrate my success. Not yours, mine, in the sense. But, you know, I know I was supposed to get a shot. I haven't done that yet. But truthfully, you know, that came to me some point was like, you know, you went cold turkey. Yeah, bro, totally cut the turkey's neck off and stuck it straight up the fucking ass, bro. Like, it was sad. It was hard. Do you remember the day? I'm crying to Allie. Allie, they cut me off. I can't talk to Marshall. I'm in the light. I can't see Pac. I can't see anybody. I'm all caught off. Everybody's gone. Allie. Yeah, I remember. But, you know, why'd they cut us off? Well, look at us now. What the fuck have you been doing? You stole my work. You made all this shit. You're out here selling your ass only for the fans. I love you. I loved you, but I didn't know you made moves like that. You'd never made moves like that. I didn't know you was going to move like that. That retrograde hit you hard. What did you do? You tried to, you know, I guess I fucked it up too, because I told you in the beginning that you were a brand. But you put your name on the wrong brands, bro. I'm here to brand. You're like, you know, fuck. I did. I told him that when I told him he should put his face on underwear and call him shady underwear. I may have started this madness, as I always do. But ultimately, going back to it, it's like, you know, whoever you are, we've all been through it. You've all had to, like, deal with the cutoff, dude. The cutoff game is harder for me than it is for you. It's harder for me, it is for you, because I don't know why they're cutting me off. I just got to go into it with blind faith and then find out you was up to some no good bullshit. So, you know, get your shit right. Can it be forgiven? Yeah, just do better things. Like Lewis and that fucking, oh my God. Remember Lewis? Ese caballero. And the fucking, it was a video vixen. I wanted to die. I was so embarrassed. Remember, Marsha? Oh my God, I want to die. Yeah, he'll come back. Hopefully not in somebody else's video next time. You know, hopefully you'll learn from your mistakes and be like, yeah, that wasn't a good move. Or you could be like Russ and do the same shit over and over and over for, like, you know, ever and ever. Going back to it, I don't know, something about loyalty and relationships. What is it? Relationships are a delicate art of balance, respect, and honesty. You are now realizing the importance of choosing the right people in your life. You are responsible for anyone or anything that is draining you. Now is the time for you to take responsibility for the people, places, and things in your life in order to make a change. And that's it, you know. I kept bringing people in and, you know, initiating conversation, trying to hold on, you know, trying to build relationships, which was only me giving my energy to people and them using it for all the wrong things. Truthfully. Mary Magdalene is here to teach you that you must fill yourself up before you can give. Be discerning about what you give your devotion to. Mary Magdalene Oracle is about ending any rifts, strifes, or discord. Catch me on Discord. Hey, Logic, I caught that. Hey, your fucking mustache, bro. I fucking love that shit in the weirdest ways. Your mustache reminds me of Police Academy, where he grows the fat dude grows his. I'm sorry. It's all the best ways. It's not clowning, but it is. I don't mean it in the good way. I mean it in a very funny way. I don't mean it's sexy. It's not sexy. It's funny, and I like it. It's like you ever seen those guys? I've seen them out where they grow the weird one that curls. Like they purposely put the pomade on it and it curls. I dig that, bro. Like, it's not sexy at all. That's not cute. But I dig it. I dig that you're doing this. On the other hand, you got vagina face over there that's all patchy and won't just, you know what I mean, shave his fucking vagina or wax the shit. So I like it. Hey, can you see the cars? Yeah, kind of. The sun is kind of blinding you, huh? Maybe we should turn directions. Watch this. This is really great. Watch this. This is great. Watch this. Okay, don't drop them. You want to see a magic show? Oh, I can't lift the box. It's heavy. It's got like 60 cards in it. Hold on. I wasn't that strong. Oh, my knees. It's because I'm doing all this squatting shit. Alright. No. And now, you're on the other side. Is that better lighting? Probably. Let's see. Can you see? Oh, you can kind of see. You can see her hanging her sweater. Yeah, and I have a clothesline up there. I don't know. It's natural light. Naturally, we're lit up. We're in the light. Welcome to the light. Welcome to the light. Here, come back here. Come a little bit closer. Okay. Going back to Mary Magdalene. Is here to teach you. The Mary Magdalene. Oh yeah, Discord. That was cool. Okay, fuck your. Okay. Let's not fuck your mustache. Going back to your Discord thing. I thought that was gnarly. that you were like telling people something about pull beats and stuff or something, or let's collab or something. That's what's up, dude. Getting in there and messing with people, and like, you don't know what they've been up to. You don't know what people are up to. They're the new generation. They got ideas. Give them a chance to be heard. That's good shit. Again, there's some of my twins that are just beyond some good shit. You've been experiencing with others. She is reminding you that loyalty should only be given to those you trust. I don't really trust you fuckers. You guys are crazy. I wouldn't even give you, I don't know. I don't really trust you. Do you trust famous people? I don't really trust them. In the New Testament, Mary Magdalene is known for witnessing the crucifixion and being the first to see Christ when he was resurrected from the dead. I'm going to leave this because she was just another misjudged divine feminine deity in the Bible, like Lilith, who was used to keep women subjugated with shame and fear. You know, I'm not going to deny my Lilith. I'm not going to deny that, you know, what I am as Lilith, but ultimately it wasn't something to be feared. It was something to be, I guess it's exactly what it is, and that's what you're getting from everyone. The obsession and the hate is exactly what Lilith got. That's what I get for being me. That's what I've always gotten for being me. For being every goddess I ever was. Obsession and hate. They obsessed over the fact that I was, you know what I mean, free with the gods, and hated me for such things. That's it. Isis, Medusa, Seridwen, all of them. They all wanted my powers. They all wanted my freedoms. They all wanted my gifts. They all wanted my blessings. They all wanted my protection. Everybody always wanted to be me. So, you know, whatever. In the sense of, you know, like, yeah, I tell you very much that I have a very deep, dark, evil side. But, God did it. I blame God. I blame God. He wanted to play games. He played a good game. Game on. Game on. Our Father who art in heaven, who fuck up all my life. He had a good game, but he played a good game, and we played the game, and that's it. And here we are today. Let's see here. Mary Magdalene's story is one of empowering feminine leadership and unwavering loyalty, and that's to Jesus. And I mean, and to God in general. But you must understand that's where I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to take you that way. That's the way, right? This time. I'm showing you all the different ways, but we're all leaning that way. It is important to heal and practice balance in your devotion. Your radical self-love will allow you to help and give to others. On page 40, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, what's this last card? We're just jamming through this. Pluto, how will you transform it into your superpower? Ooh, I want the superpower. Oh, shadow release. You have to release the shadow. Putrefaction. Lovely. What are we what's putrefying? You stink. I went to separation. I guess it's not 35. What's the number? Oh, 37. Alright, shadow release. How you view the world is how you view yourself. When the putrefaction oracle card shows up, it's time to face the difficult shadow within and become conscious of what you are projecting into the world. Psychoanalyst Carl Jung described the shadow as our untamed true nature that we hide from the world to feel safe and accepted in our environment. The authentic side of ourself is hidden by a mask to protect itself when we experience trauma or challenges. This card calls for you to do inner work around how you perpetuate suffering in your own reality. Oh, yeah. So then you're like a victim to circumstance is what I'm hearing. It's how you're like, oh, why is this always happening to me? Why are you doing this? I don't know. God does it, dude. He does shit over and over and over again to you until you learn the fucking lesson. I hate to be so raw about it, but it really is. Hey, can you, like, not do that? Is there a reason? I know the wind. Maybe. Possibly. As far as my shadow is, you know, just being me. Being a whole freak, a whole, you know, spiritualist. I already passed out a couple of my cards, too. They're like, I like your necklaces. I'm like, I'm a high priestess. They're more than necklaces. They're a representation of spirituality. And then she's like, I like that one. I was like, that one, that represents that I'm an oracle reader. I read cards. And then she's like, I like that one. I was like, I'm a high priestess. That's the high priestess card from the tarot. That's what I do. And that's just it. You know, I mean, being okay with just being you. Who are you? Who's really underneath the facade? Who was under here? A whole witch? a whole priestess, a whole spiritualist, a whole freaking mystic and psychic. Everything that always was underneath here, hidden. Just is. Oh well. Like it or love it. This card calls you, yeah. Where are you projecting your own shortcomings, pains, traumas, and angst onto others? Well, you know, going back to it, looking at Russ and his shit, that's what I was saying too. You know, that's the lifestyle, I suppose. I guess every girl and guy wants that in the Matrix. I just want, you know, to be able to go and take lavish... Dude, I'm seeing that fucking documentary of that. He was love bombing her. What was it? That documentary of that girl. Anyways, they got married and he took him on all this, whatever. I forgot her name right now. Lacey Peterson. Her husband did all of that shit, and then, you know, then she wanted to get pregnant, and she got pregnant, and he turned into something else. And ultimately, yeah, you want that, you know, that A style, you know, A1 fucking lifestyle, you know, you want that fucking beautiful Russell and fucking Sierra type shit, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. If that's what you want, then that's what you're gonna get, but then you're gonna just have to live like it. And you can see what it did to Kanye and Kim. They couldn't just have a relationship without it being, you know what I mean? And that's what it is with anyone that they date. They can't just have a relationship. It has to be, you know what I mean, a public display of, you know, drama and suspense, and everybody's in your shit. So going back to, you know, to Russ, this is like, wow, look at me. I'm everything I said I was in that song. I'm going to take you to I'm going to buy you a Fendi bucket and fly you around and all this stuff. That's easily said to be done. But when it comes down, and that's what I'm saying, is like, if you guys don't work this shit out when you're at home, though, trying to be normal, regular people, like, who's going to the store? Did you fucking pay the bills? You know what I mean? Like, when you become regular fucking people and grow up out of that spending money mentality and start to want to have that real home base, that real shit, it's going to be difficult because... A, there's nearly a decade between the two of you, and secondly, like, how do you create something when you weren't created on that to begin with? You don't build, your foundation is built on this. It won't become that. It doesn't evolve to that from where you started. In the sense of, I hate to be so ugly about it, but Bobby asked me what I want. I want a fucking husband. That's where you gotta start, buddy. That's the starting line for every guy that wants to date me. The intention is you're going to marry me or you're not going to talk to me. I want the real deal, Holyfield. I want to give you babies. I want to give you a bath. I don't want to do your laundry, but I will. I want to wake up to you. I want to make you breakfast. We're having pancakes tomorrow. What do you want? You know what I mean? I want to do stuff. I want to have that family, but I want to go out and share all this creativity and love and you know, funness with everybody else. I know what I want, and I tell people what I want from the get-go. No, you don't meet me here. I said here. This is where I want. This is where you have to start with me. Okay, I get that you want a husband, but I don't know, you know, that's where you got to start. That's where the conversation even starts. When you guys are having goofy-ass conversations of, you know, I just want a friend with benefits, well, that's exactly where that goes. You set the baseline, and therefore, you know what I mean, where's it going to go? That's it. You set it. You've built the foundation. You built the grave. And that's it, you know what I mean? Truthfully, I just want to say that. So going back to it, yeah, you're living your dream, but your dream isn't a reality, it's just a dream. If that makes sense. You know, all of you are performers, and this was your dream, but you're all living the same reality. It was a dream to become who you've become, but now you're just that person. So you're not living the dream, you're just a basic celebrity in a basic celebrity reality. You all shop the same shit, you talk about the same shit, you're all on the same shit. You're on a different reality than us, because it was your dream to be, you know, celebrities, but it doesn't make you special, it's just your reality. You know what I mean? So going back to it, I'm living my dream, you're living your reality. This is something I've dreamt of and never done before. So as I do it, now I'm living the dream. As I master the dream, then I'll dream another dream. That's what that means, is the evolution of it. But there's, you know, I'm not saying about just your relationship, because yeah, that shit is overcooked. That's under a heat lamp for sure. Like, that's been microwaved 3 times and then put under the heat lamp for display. But ultimately what I'm saying is, you know, where are you projecting your own shortcomings, pain, trauma, and angst against others? When I told him you're karmic, it's like, you're so low vibrational, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, there's like, I don't know, at least 7 million people that wish they could be you, I guess. I get it, sure. Alright. There's plenty of bitches out here that wish they had, you know, a rapper to take them and fly them around and buy them nice things and shit like that. I get it. But, you know, it's not my dream. Sounds like a fucking nightmare to me that I have to fucking sit, you know what I mean? I guess that's the payment for you dragging me around to your shitty ass shows in your hotel rooms. I guess there better be something out of this shit. Anyways, projection occurs when you are triggered and reactive to your outer world. And I wasn't, and that's what I got out of those. You have to see my community page. They're up in the car. I left them there. As soon as I went to my car this morning, there was both of them. It was actually separated, like it died and separated. Was both of the butterfly wings. And that to me was not only the transformation, but it was like, you know, we went through Fama-Notch, and that was overcoming it. Overcoming triggers completely. I wasn't triggered by it. I was like, you are so karmic. There's nothing to be said. This is because of a pain from past traumas or difficulties that are buried beneath the surface. And that's it. Not that I don't want a man to come and, you know what I mean, spend money on me, but not like that. Not like that. We don't got to do all that. I don't need to, you know what I mean? You want to spend money on me, then let's buy an RV that's not too saucy and make sure that, you know, we've got what we need on the road. That's cool. That's good enough. That's a good provider. You know what I mean? All of that, though, nah, I don't know about all that. Think of when an objectively beautiful person walks into a room and immediately receives jealousy. And I gave you my front view this morning. I was like, look at me. The camera was on me. I was like, I'm so pretty. Let them see how beautiful I am in the morning. I don't give a shit. I'm beautiful. You're gonna wake up to beautifulness. Like, fuck you. When a beautiful person walks into a room and immediately receives jealousy and judgment from those in the room who feel insecure about themselves. An alchemist, like myself, will use these moments as an opportunity to cleanse their shadows through releasing their opinions. Meaning, I can sense your insecurities. You're not making me feel any way. It's mirroring back. You're scared and insecure. As you look at me, as you're trying to look down at me, I'm looking at you looking down at yourself. You're trying to evaluate something to find wrong with me, to put yourself above, because that's what you need to walk in your shoes. You like do it to everybody. You're like, oh, look at that girl. What's wrong with her? She's just a girl. Yeah, but look, does that make you feel good that is there something wrong with her? Yeah, what's wrong with her? Look at that guy. What's wrong with him? What about him makes you feel more inferior or superior to that man? I'm just saying, whatever. Putrefaction is the 5th phase of alchemy, and it is one of the most emotionally challenging because it requires an honest look within. Scientifically, putrefaction is the decomposition of organic matter. Use your life as a spiritual practice and start to release unconscious patterns. Doing so will create space for new, healthy patterns. Alright, shadow work. Handling difficult emotions is one of the most challenging parts of alchemy. It is best not to do this alone. Seeking a licensed therapist, healer, mystic, or astrologer can help you guide your way through this extremely sensitive phase of the process. Well, that's exactly what I do. If you're interested and you need services, you can reach out to me in my email, highpriestessphoenix3@gmail. Got it? Got it. All right. Remember that support. No, it's 6, right? highpriestessphoenix6@gmail. Yeah. Remember that support is available to you, and that requesting it is a sign of strength, not weakness. Somebody shared that. Who shared that? Vish. Kid Vish shared something about asking. No, maybe it was somebody. I don't know. Somebody shared something about asking for help isn't something. I don't know. Somebody shared it. Purge and integrate the dark energy within you. Shift negative projections into self-empowerment. Good stuff. Okay, got 2 more cards. I'm going to let you guys go. Where are we at? 54? Doing great. Doing great. I'm going to do just a little divine nature because we are definitely in the divine nature. I do these in order, number order. One of the very few I got. Just little, they're more, oh my god, look at the one that I got. That's why I was guided. I feel like I need to get them. Go look at my community page. They're those, both of them. I put them in the bag with the sage. Oh no, I didn't, I brought it. I brought them. Hold on, they're in my tent. Hold on. Sorry, I move real slow because my legs ache. I told you, I'm doing a lot of squatting, and I used to make jokes about turn it on, baby. Okay. Alright, let me show you. So I went out to my car. You can't see the card. I don't know how to stop it from doing that. I went out to my car. I put them in there. I don't want to touch them a lot. And there was 2 of them. See? Hold on. I put them in there. I have feathers and stuff everywhere. See? You can see them. See? Makes sense. I thought it was just cool because of last night. I did a huge ceremony last night. Huge. What number was it? I think it was 17 too. No, 12. The Greek word for the soul is psyche, often depicted as a butterfly because the soul's capacity for transformation. You aren't meant to live a life in the tight, cramped quarters of the chrysalis. It is a rebirthing space between the life that no longer fits you and the new life awaiting you. This moment is urging you to surrender to the dark that will cause your rebirth. Let the ill feelings, undeserving, too tight beliefs, thoughts, and actions die off. They have served the person. Gotta download. So I did a video this morning telling about that. It's like once you become spiritual, all these things start falling off. Oh, it's funny. I almost said it to Royce, but I didn't because I knew he might be touchy about it. He said something about his last post was, I never get tired of thanking God. And I wanted to tease him. Since when did you become so godly? And then I noticed that he's losing followers. I was like, don't bring that up. Yeah, it happens. It happens. As soon as you start standing standing up for for positivity. Yeah. Remember, Royce, remember what happened to Steve, Todd, Mike, whatever his name is? Remember he started sharing all that chakra and spiritual shit, and people were in his comments, and I got all Lilith in his comments about telling them to fuck off. Same as I do with everyone in your comments. I'm like, get the fuck off them. They're trying to share a good word, something that nobody else is doing. I'm always in your guys' comments defending you guys when you're out there doing God's good works. I'm missing one. Oh, it's right there. So with that being said, yeah, you're gonna take an L. You're gonna take an L when you start talking about God, bro. You go from during the transformation in general, dude. You're gonna take an L. People are gonna be like, oh, they're acting funny. Oh, they're on that. That's what my sister said. Oh, you're on that spiritual shit. Yeah, very much so. I'm way past religion, where I walk in the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? And that's it. You start losing people. They start saying you're funny. They start saying you're a hypocrite. Even becoming a Christian will do that to you if you've never become a Christian. People act all fucking funny. They think you're holier than thou because you're preaching a good word, and they want to bring up your old past and, act like, oh, you ain't got no right to even talk like that because you lived a life. Fuck them. Fuck them! But anyways, I was just going to tease him, but when I saw that he's losing followers of it, I was like, don't tease. Not right now. Not right now. But it's gonna happen. People, you're gonna shed a bunch of people. What kind of people? The people that don't believe in goodness, that don't want you speaking goodness. Fuck off. Fuck off. You only like me when I'm speaking death. You only like me when I'm struggling. You only like me when I've got when I'm having drama and when I'm struggling. You don't like me when I'm happy, when I'm grateful, when I'm loyal, when I'm filled with joy. You just like to hear that I'm always having a bad day. Fuck off. And really, those are the people that leave, the ones that don't have love and light. It's really the truth. Let them go. Let them go. And that's what I told you too. That's the moment when you decide I'm not going to be who you guys want me to be anymore. And I got to point this out, fucking Bridge. You are so pathetic, Bridge. You were so pathetic. I got all over that bitch. I was like, you ain't even a fucking health fit. So now she's trying to go back into the gym and be healthy. And then she was sharing all this shit about Colorado and all these places to travel. Bitch, you ain't going nowhere with those 2 kids because your baby daddy ain't taking you nowhere. First class? First class. Hey, Jack. I mean, seriously, come on. You ain't about that life. What, you gonna be going down the slopes in Aspen with the Kardashians? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know where Telluride is. And to be honest, I wouldn't even tell you how to ride up there because I don't even go up there. That's tourist. Get your brownie badge, bitch. Get your money while you're bushing. Sugar free on that ass. Alright, sorry. Had to let it out. This moment is urging you to surrender to the dark, that it will cause your rebirth. Letting the ill-fitting, undeserving, too tight beliefs, thoughts, and actions die off. And that's what it meant. I made another video about, fighting my twin flames. I had to do that over and over. To love you, to approach you, to tell you that, to rub your ego and tell you how great you were and all this stuff. I had to let go of my ill-fitting, undeserving, too tight beliefs and thoughts to love you, all you people. Imagine all my peoples. 12 plus 2. That's why Frankie's like, you may have had many soul. Oh, really? That's funny because you can listen to motherfucking Lunar Eclipse Tarot and she's only got one twin flame. She only has one soulmate. She's only known one human being, one soul, her entire existence. That's funny. How many lives have you lived? Fucking parasite organisms. Anyways, they may have served the person that you once were, but they do not serve the psyche as it wishes to be reborn in you now. As soon as I saw the reborn. And that's it too. That's what I told Royce. I was like, Royce, I can see your awakening. I have no idea what's happening, but I can see it. You can see it. You can see in a person's awakening, bro. You can see it. You know it's happening because they're changing. Something is changing about their energy. Everything's changing about them. You know when an awakening's happening. I'm happy for you, but at the same time, I step back because if he's awakening, that means that shit is breaking. His whole life is breaking apart. That's what it means. To awaken is to break out of the shell. But I promise, dude, I said it over and over. How many fucking creepy wings do I have? Apparently, I don't. I have one pair of really pretty wings. But I've gone through so many transformations that I'd be like, they're like, you're transforming like a butterfly. Like, what am I going to look like when I come out of this shit? Because as soon as you come out, you know what I mean, you're right back in it. And that's Kobe. You're up at 4 or 5, you get woke up with a fucking memory, with a fucking thought, dude. Like, oh God, I remember the hotel. I'd wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. How are you going to pay for the room today? How are you going to take care of yourself today? There's nobody out there. They're going to kick you out. You don't have nowhere to go. Like, oh my God, bro. Please, God, take these thoughts. No, I'm not taking them. You better learn how to control those thoughts. Oh, God. You know what I mean? And, you get out of one, you get over one fear, one anxiety, one death, only to face another one. Like, here comes another one that you weren't ready for. How many? Shit, I told you, watch my videos. Towards the end, we were fucking birthing, bro. They were fucking, fuck, dude, contractions. Only by releasing what no longer serves you can you discover the new winged life waiting on the other side of the chrysalis. New wings await you, and they are glorious. 31. Isn't that beautiful? 30 and 31. I told you when I got them, I posted it. I was like, I got my new wings, or I got my wings back. That's what this means. I didn't know I was going to pull this card. I never know what I'm going to do. You could have saw me. I just grabbed some shit. You can always see me just grab some shit. Wow, the next one looks really big and bad. Stand for justice. Is that Fortuna? Is that fate? Is that destiny at the door? I believe so. I see the clouds coming in. We gotta wrap this up. Gotta wrap it up. Alright, last card. We're gonna pull out of these ones the Wisdom Oracles. I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna do my 10-day forecast. I think it lands, I don't remember. Thursday, I don't know. I think it lands on Sunday, to be honest. So I'll do the 10-day forecast with the Egyptians, Odin, Krishna, and whatever comes up. If I'm established by the Sunday, then we can start doing, I don't know. I was just guided that it was time to look up and see what's up. So, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. I'm trying to see if one falls out, otherwise I'll just pick one from the bottom. Like I normally do. Yep, one fell out. Oh, regeneration. 46. Hey, I think that's how old one of my twin flames are. I can't think which one. I went to 35. Loyal Heart. 41. Oops. Here we go. 46. Rebirth. Second chances, new opportunities on 173. This oracle message, second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Oh. Relationship message. The world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past, not even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss. I'm hearing share. And in this moment, you are radiating and regenerating life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. I know, because now I've shown you that you can break free in such ways. You're like, dude, you could really run away to the woods like that? Yeah, you really could. You seen me do it with 2 kids? You really could. It's showing you. I show you all the time that you can break free, bro. Quit playing around. All you need is love. That's all you need. Anyways, now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Prosperity message. What happened? Excuse me, B. What happened when it appears you have failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from the difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. Pause. This is that card. We started with it, the Fate, right? It was the Wheel of Fortune. And I said, if you're having bad times, you need to see it. So here we go again. What happens when and that was Famanach, when you don't get your way. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? You watched me for a week, dude. I couldn't believe that was the reality. But I had to take it in so that I could alchemize it and make something better out of it. The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. And that's it. Why didn't this work? Because it was never meant to work. It was gonna be bullshit for me. Understand that. Why didn't your relationship work? Because it was never meant to work. It was just part of the journey. You don't. I feel it more than anyone, being on a twin flame journey where everything is infinite. It means this can be forever. This can be forever. We can make this forever. This can be forever. This can be forever. This can be forever. You can make every moment forever. But they're not supposed to be forever moments. And if you try to hold them past their expiration date, then you're under a heat lamp and it just stinks. Truthfully, it just does. It's crusty. And that's what that means is, like, you know, I'm looking at this. This is really weird as I'm saying that. It's fate again. It's justice. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. And the owl last night, the owl was right up there somewhere. It was right up there somewhere all night. You could hear it. Maybe tonight I'll record it for you. But, if it's not working, it's because it wasn't meant to work. You were just, you know, if you look at my trip to fucking Oklahoma, you could look at that as an entire failure. But it wasn't. It was everything. I did so much healing, so much learning, so much growth, so much everything I needed to do. Every place I've gone, you can say that I failed there, but I went there to just do that, to have an experience and grow. The failure is not making it a lifetime. But who the fuck wants to make that a lifetime? In essence, you know, I didn't fail. I never failed. And you aren't either. You're being guided into something better. The failure is you believing that you didn't get what you wanted. It didn't work out how you wanted it. But you don't see the bigger picture. What you wanted was not, you got what you wanted, you just didn't see what you wanted. What did I want? I mean, When I went down there, I just wanted a house and a job and to reestablish myself. And God said, no, you're not going to go back going back into the matrix. You're going to go further with your spirituality. You know what I mean? And that's what really happened. I cleared my name. I taught everyone about the South. We learned so much. I learned everything I needed to learn about the land. I talked to them about it. Bro, I bought a pound of fucking hamburger meat here. We made some killer tacos last night. I'm not even joking, bro. The cheapest meat was $7 a pound. We're going to be killing cows in no time, bro. Seriously. Seriously. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus. Anyways, going back to it. I learned everything I needed to learn. But no, I didn't walk out with, you know what I mean? I didn't walk out with an 8-time world champion Formula 1 driver. Love you, Lewis. You know what I mean? I didn't walk out with, you know, Eminem. I walked out me. A better version of me than I ever thought I would ever existed. And I walked out me. That's where I went in. I went in less of me and came out better, all of me. And that's what I needed. I didn't need to be me there. And that's what God was trying to say is now you're you. Now you go be you where you can be appreciated. Where? In the woods. I love it here. I am. No collective energy. Dude, this is a dream come true. You should have heard the rain earlier. That thunder. I was like, we'll never hear lightning and thunder like we did in Oklahoma. But it was pretty wild, dude. They're like, oh, it sounds so scary. It was pretty good, dude. We had our first rainstorm. It was pretty good. Going back to it. You know, if you're not losing, you're learning. There's no losing, bro. You're learning. Losing is doing the same thing, thinking that you're gonna win. Nah, that's a loser. You're a loser if you're doing that, dude. But if you're taking risks and you're having different experiences and you're pushing your limits and you're trying to do stuff you've never done before, even though it's uncomfortable, you're fucking winning, bro. Because you're living life. I can't keep the card up. I'm sorry. It just won't. Okay, I got an idea. Do you hear me regularly in this? I got an idea. Let's see. I've always got ideas. I'm full of ideas. No, it was from the front. That's right. From the front. I'm full of ideas. Just give me a minute. I just gotta think about it for a minute. And then, let's turn it the other way because I'm an asshole and I have to have everything correct. See? We're correct. Why didn't you think of that sooner? Because it wasn't bothering me until I was staring at the card. Okay, anyways, prosperity, something germinates in your subconscious. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you and a new start. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden from your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when you are, I'm getting downloads. Now are one of those times when you are hold on. Okay. I'm not supposed to show that one. Now is one of those times when out of seemingly loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. Protection message. Endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die, so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycle includes disease, decay, and death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There's no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your inquiry, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, if you're on that side, and again, where do you need to be on that side? Where do you need to be on the right side? You need to make some difficult decisions and do exactly what I tell you all the time. It's the same message, different week. You have to leave that's no longer serving you and go find you. You are not in a store. You are not in somebody's fucking, you know what I mean? You're not in somebody's relationship. You're not in possessions. You need to find yourself. You're not in any of those things. But you keep trying to find yourself in these things. You keep thinking these things are going to, you know what I mean? Again, going back to Jim Carrey, is it's going to make you happy. No, making you, having success and progress makes you feel happy. But look at what you're doing and see, how much you're putting into having that pretend image of happiness that's only based on production levels at this particular moment. And that's it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting that it's going to change or that it's going to get better. It's not. you're gonna have a hamburger helper type life until you fucking stop fucking, you know what I mean, eating hamburger helper. And I hate to be fucked up, but, you know, as I'm talking about this, it's scary for me to think about for, you know, my friend Royce. Like, he's my twin flame, but I don't wish that upon him. I mean, it's harder to think about, but part of, you know, the awakening is, will you walk away with your wife after all this is done? I can't say you know what I mean? Will that wife be enough for the new you? Something you have to understand, and that's where I am, is I realized it real quick. Bobby wasn't enough for the new me. He felt good to my skin. He made me feel sexy. He made me feel pretty. He made me feel like I could, you know, have a good night. He was a one night stand. He stood for something, but not what I really wanted. And I didn't want to wake up the next morning alone. You know what I mean? And that's just really the truth. You know, at that point when I didn't want you to spend the night, then that was cool. But when I want you to spend a lifetime, it's not cool. So going back to it, I don't know, guys. Truthfully, when you change, everything changes. Everything you wanted and everything you hoped for and everything, it just changes. So, you know, you're going to end up losing a lot. But in the loss, you end up gaining it all back times 10, because that's just biblical. Whatever you surrender. When God takes it from you, nah, it's not really the same. It's the surrender. It's the sacrifice that makes all the rewards. Truthfully. So, hey, I love you guys. There's your reading. I will catch up with you when I catch up. Stay updated in my community page. To the new people, a couple of new people. You're entering a really good phase, but at the same time, you know, it's ever growing and there's always challenges. There's no cakewalk to this. I just make it look good right now because I have a good attitude. That's it. And that's all I'm going to help you do, is have a good attitude. So when adversity comes at us, we're not crippled by our thoughts. We don't feel like, you know what I mean, fearful children in our own skin that we can't handle this situation because we don't have the emotional capability to understand the chaos that's going on around us. And that's where you have to, you know, that's what I teach over here, is to ground that chaos and to go back to being able to express yourself emotionally when this shit happens. In the beginning, no, it's a lot of outbursts. And that's okay too. Just make sure you're doing it in a safe and productive place. Again, anybody that needs some help, I saw the cards. If you're struggling with your emotional release and you're just really, maybe it's just too much and you just need to talk to somebody, I'm not doing shit. Email me, High Priestess Phoenix, it's High Priestess Phoenix 6 at Gmail. Sorry, I just don't give it out that much. It's on my card. High Priestess Phoenix 6 at Gmail. Hit me up. If you're in Denver, I will eventually be out in public to be seen. But otherwise, no, we can we can do it online or whatever. Otherwise, I will see you guys when I see you. Love yous. Laters. Bye.